Sorry, my hair looks super wet on the YouTube, which it is super wet. And then let's do it here. Let's try this for a little bit. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. There's my dogs. They're so funny. What is my thing? Divine Second Medium. I'm also to sending healing and love to all. Aw, I'm looking at my own thing. I don't get to see it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I was going to try something different. I wanted to try to show you guys that I connect with Jesus always. And I feel like you guys know that about me if you follow my page. But I felt the need to, hi Alexa, good morning. To try something different and maybe go ahead and do some prayers with Jesus. Like he just felt like he came in to me. I meet someone new romantically. Um, Thank you. My gosh, girl. I'm like, maybe it's the dim lighting because I just popped out of the shower and got on. Um, I just wanted to hit up like a new set of people today too, because I go on later in the day. And I wanted to see if there was somebody that maybe needed this because Jesus came to me this morning while I was working out and had said, like, we need to do more like collective prayers together to make people feel really good. So that's kind of what I was doing. That's my intention this morning. If you guys want to ask questions and I'm able to get to them, I'll do it. I'm just shaking it up a bit because I do a little bit of everything, guys. So um let's see. Let me ground and get my energy straight. Let's ground. Okay. And then so his biggest thing, I think, especially around this time of year, is that you are not alone. You don't walk alone, that Jesus is always with you, loves you, carries you. I mean, the love that Jesus gives you is so the words to describe it is impossible. It's so hard to describe. It's like infinite love, the comfort and peace and joy. Listen, if you guys want me to do my psychic medium thing, I could do it. I know that you guys love to ask questions and things like that, but this is what Jesus told me this morning that a lot of people needed more connection with Jesus because I was like, you know what? And I'll do that. Like, how do you say no to Jesus, right? Like so I was like, okay. So I wanted to come on kind of like lift people's energy, emotions, whatever emotional state. I know around the holidays it can be really difficult. Oh, good. I'm so glad. So see, there we go. One person. Beautiful. That's all I needed because Jesus wanted you to hear that. Like you are not alone. And around the holidays is so tough, guys. And I feel that. So hi, if you don't know me, I'm Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I normally don't come on in the mornings, but like I said, I was working out and I normally do a lot of my recordings in the morning, like my podcast or my YouTube or things like that. And Jesus had said, I want you to go on the collective and pray with them, like with me. And I'm like, okay. And so when I shut my eyes and asked him, like, what do you want people to know? And he said immediately that you are not alone. And he wants you to feel the feeling that I feel when I connect with him. So it is, oh God, guys, I can't even describe it. Like it almost makes me teary eyed because his love is so powerful, so powerful. And so, listen, we all might have different faiths. We might all have different backgrounds. Um, I consider myself spiritual and religious. I'm both. Have I read the Bible back to front? No, I have not. Do I believe that I can channel Jesus just like you can? Yes, I definitely believe that. Um, a lot of people give me pushback from that, but then they listen to Moses had channeled Jesus on the mountaintop, and that's okay. So Moses was a person that was able to. So why can't a person now in 2025 channel Jesus just like I love? Hi, Leah. What's up? Good morning, girlfriend. Um, if you want to ask questions, you're welcome to. I'm kind of doing a different thing this morning because Jesus told me to go ahead and pray and just kind of sit with you guys this morning, get you set for the day, have you uh, relax, enjoy whatever you need to do. Did I miss anything? Guys, the AI is doing comments now, which is so weird. And it really trips me out. And I feel like I've asked you guys if you see them. Uh, will our teacher let us bring our phone on the field trip? No, you're gonna have to leave them behind. I feel like you're gonna have to leave them behind. But I feel like if you get a written note from your parents saying, "No, you have to have it for emergency purposes," they'll let you bring it. Um, Hi on YouTube. I don't know if anybody's on there. Sometimes I get people on my live on YouTube and sometimes I don't. I usually have 2 cameras going. Let's see what else Jesus has to say. Let's see. You guys are welcome. I mean, this is you guys know me. If you know me, hi, I'm Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium, meaning I connect with the divine just like anybody. You're welcome, Leah. Um, and then I'm also an intuitive healer, so I use some of the mediumship and healing, and Jesus helps me in my healing for you all. I'm dealing with some issues that popped up out of nowhere, health related. Okay. Yeah, if you want me to concentrate on you directly, I ask if you like, follow, gift, do all the things, press all the buttons, and then ask me your question with saying sent, and a gift, and I'll concentrate on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna thank you. Um, what was I gonna get from Jesus too? That's interesting, guys. So I don't know why she showed me something with like waterfalls or like water and like being able to connect with him yourself if you had questions, because he's always there for you and he loves you and supports you. And something with like water and the waterfall, shower water, and all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leah, I saw that you sent a gift. Will my grandpa, that is named Raul, get better with his health? Oh, Leah, let's see, Raul. Is he around 86, 87? I don't know if you know his age. Excuse that. I'm downstairs and you can hear my plumbing. He's getting closer to his time, Leah, so make sure that you know. Okay. So make sure that Leah, it was so funny because I was thinking about you yesterday and I'm like, what if I said that guy's 32 and watch he's not 32? But I don't know, like I can't second guess myself because when I get something, it's pretty accurate, So I feel bad that you were asking about that guy and I was like, what if he's not 32? But listen, I definitely got the creeper vibes with that guy. So I think you should not pay attention to that guy. Anyways, back to on topic, Raul and his health. So I feel like he's gonna bounce back for a little bit. Like he's gonna sustain and be good. But I honestly think that eventually it's going to come to his time, which is always sad for us, right? But honestly, for them to get to the other side, like I was explaining with Jesus, is the most unconditional love, like the most beautiful, engulfed, like Oh, it's like tickly and yummy and like delicious. And so they're going to the best place. It's where we all go. It's where we all go. So know in your heart that when it comes time, like rejoice and be excited because it's like, oh my gosh, you made it to the other side. Like you're so I feel like he'll bounce back for a little while and then it'll be his time. I'm feeling something in like I feel like he's gonna hit early 90s, and then that'll be around his time. And I never can call like, I've had people ask me with loved ones in hospice and, "Oh, when are they gonna go?" And I've taken a guess at it, but it's very personal. It's very personal to them. It's like babies. They come when they wanna come. Like, I try to make the best guess, but it's really up to them. Sometimes they can be stubborn, sometimes they can be, you know, so it's really up to them. Now, somebody asked me a question before, and I did see that she had sent me a gift. If you want to ask me a question, say that you sent a gift, say sent or hi, Big Mama. Thanks, sweetie. Um, say sent or with the gift box with your question so I can really make sure I try to answer your question. Having a hard time with co-parenting. Will it be better soon? Um, so I see that you can't you're so welcome, Leah, and have fun on the field trip, girl. You shouldn't be on your phone in school. But love for you, because thanks for coming to see me. Okay, what was I gonna say? The co-parenting. So, honestly honestly, you it's not gonna get better, and you can't change somebody else's mindset. But what can make it better? I tell people this all the time, and it's universal law, guys. This is universal law. This is the way the universe works, is that you give forgiveness. I know. Don't shoot the messenger. You're like, "You don't know what they did to me. You don't know blah, 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 blah." But who is it hurting? Who is it hurting? Really? So, I say fake it till you make it, giving the forgiveness to them, giving forgiveness to yourself, and then giving forgiveness to the whole situation. So that way, and then I'm telling you, you will see that whole relationship in a different light. It's like all of a sudden this weight is lifted and you don't worry or like be like, that's kind of silly. And you brush things off. It doesn't carry weight anymore. Thank Megs. Megs, did you have a question? Maria, did you follow me? Send a gift. I usually ask for those things to answer specific questions. It just really helps me out. It keeps me coming back on. So if you Okay. So Megs, I saw that you sent gifts. If you sent I'll answer yours, Megs. But if you guys follow, like my page, send a little gift, say sent or with a little gift box and your question, all in the same sentence. I will go back and read it. How is my health turning, Megs? So that's very vague. Do you want me to it's hard to do a full body scan on lives. So why don't you tell me specifically where you want me to concentrate and I can do that for you. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it'll just be a little bit easier for me to assess. So anytime why do you keep coming on here, Cristiano? Mm, okay. Did you guys Okay. Sorry. Other psychic mediums try to come on my page and like try to pull from you guys and you know, do what you do, but I tend to like tell them, you know, so and I definitely wouldn't trust somebody who's trying to pull business, right? Like trying to I don't know. Whatever. It's you guys do whatever you want. Okay. Amen. Coffee and Jesus. Yeah. is what we do. Oh, good. I love that one, Swoop. Eye issues. Okay, so always consent for healing, and I'll send that to you. Yes, guys, I do all the above. Hi, Flying Moon. So I was trying something different this morning. Hi, I'm Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. This is what I'm doing here. This healing will still go to all of you wherever you need it, even though I'm working with somebody specifically. And yes, I talk and channel with Jesus just like you can do. No, I'm not any kind of more special than anybody else. You all have this ability. I'm just able to quiet my mind enough to hear him. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We're gonna clear up this lens because I feel like that's more your issue, like this like fogginess, and we're gonna clear up that lens. Good. Segan, is that your name? From Canada. Dude, we have so much to learn from Canada's, like, healthcare. Hi, Kimberly, good morning. Um, like, I'm so jealous that I talked to a psychic medium in Canada, and she was a nurse, and she said she would go into Hi, good morning. Um, she would go into like, patients' rooms and ask, "Do you want Reiki healing this morning?" And they would be like, "Yeah." And that would be how the healthcare works, and that's amazing. And then she could actually receive payment that she did Reiki healing, but the patient like, I don't think it charges the patient, like, a crazy amount. It's just in the healthcare. Amazing. Dr Druv? That's a hard name to say. Druv will express his feelings to me. Okay. Dhruv feels a bit of a hermit. You're welcome. So really hard to come out of their shell, and, um, I feel like you almost have to say it first, like, "I love you" first, which is, interesting that you have to do it, but, I mean, whatever works. So, one swoop. So, I do read the Bible. I will read Have I read it front to back? No, I have not. But I do understand and know the Bible very well, but I also follow Christ consciousness and more of like following in the footsteps of Jesus as opposed to thinking that Jesus is untouchable. And so I don't exactly follow everything to a T, but I do have spiritualism and religion at the same time. Anybody who has specific questions, I'm happy to help you, Cindy. If you follow my page, like the live and send a little gift and say sent with it just helps me out. That's how I end up doing specific questions for you guys. It keeps me coming back on. Oh, you're welcome. I hope that helps. Can you help me? How do I heal this Sorry, Chucky's Bride. Did you send something? I feel like you did. I'm working on it, but I will never go. But wait, did you send a gift? It just helps me out. Because usually I say sent or with the little gift box, and I just go on the trust. Because a lot of times when I'll like channel or talk, oh, thank you. I'll like miss who sent a gift and who didn't. So I ask just to send that over, and then I'm able to work with you one on one. As my hair's drying, I have curly hair. I didn't put anything in it. I'm trying to see what else Jesus has to say. I keep getting images of where you guys are, I think, because I'm getting like first I got the water and the waterfall, so I don't know if that was near somebody or if they feel connected to waterfall. I didn't know what that was. And then I just got like snow on the ground and I'm like, gosh, it feels early for snow. Okay, so when oh, it is snowing. Okay, cool. Um So Jesus, when he comes in, he wants me to explain to you how it feels for me, and then that might be resonate with somebody else when Jesus comes to you. So Jesus being so high vibrational, like I actually feel his crown, but it doesn't hurt. It actually feels good. Like it's like this tingly vibrating all over the outside of my head. Like it's like more so up in the front here and it's like very grand. So when I connect with spirit and your loved ones on the other side as a psychic medium, I'll feel like little spots. Like so I'm like physically showing you because it does legit feel like that. Like it'll feel like these little spots, little so when Jesus comes in, it's like the full thing. The Virgin Mary, she feels like I feel her veil. So like I feel like from here and then down my neck and shoulders a bit. I'm trying to think of who else I feel. God is the coolest and the funniest because you would think for God coming in and like connecting with God that it would be like everywhere, like this most amazing thing. But because we are a piece of God and we have God in us, it seriously is like a pinpoint in my crown chakra and it goes through. It's so, so cool. So, Sarita, that's an interesting question. So, Sarita, so like, follow, and send a gift. Say sent with your question, and I'm happy to answer that for you. No problem. Oh, you can, Cindy. I'm sorry. So, I'll go back and answer it. Like, you have I believe that you have to have PayPal linked to your account. So it's like so you can send and receive money. And it's really like when they send like a little rose, it's really a penny. It's not a ton. Like thank you, sweetie. Um, so of course I can connect to you. Yeah. Let's see. Cindy, what was your question in the you said Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. Well, thank you for the follow. And that really helps too, Cindy. Does Sunny love me? That was your question. Does Sunny love me? Sunny, 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 Sunny. Sunny definitely does love you. I feel it as like a deep affection. So, um, but again, another one who has a hard time expressing themselves, right? So thank you. Um, Angie, did you send a gift and follow? And I'll answer that for you. Big Mama, I saw that you sent a gift. Can you connect me with my grandmother who passed away, Barbara Ann Nelson? I really miss her. Okay. Let's see, Big Mama. Barbara Ann Nelson. Was she petite? I don't know why I'm seeing her like pretty small framed and then like I don't know if she's wearing big chunky necklaces and like very simple clothing, but like I'm all about the necklace for some reason. Whatever this big chunky necklaces are. It almost reminds me of uh do you guys remember the Flintstones with the mom wearing like that big rock necklace? Shining Glory, perfect. So send your question with saying sent and your question together so I can just catch it real quick. I try to scroll back up. Sometimes I don't. It depends on how busy the live gets and how much it pushes. Um and did I lose you? I was connecting with your grandma. Are you still there? She's glad that you moved. So I don't know if you changed, and I almost feel like it's a breakup too. Like you just ended a relationship and moved, and she's glad. She thinks that is for the best. Okay. So she's supporting you. So she still sees you, still loves you, still around. And then what is the big chunky there you go. So she's supporting you. What is the big chunky necklace she's wearing? Like, do you know this necklace or like why it's it reminds me of Flintstones. Um, do. So Shining Glory, what was your question? You said Sarita and Alyang choose me to be his lover. So Alyang. It's an interesting way to put it. Are you not looking to have a relationship with him or just having I don't know. Like I don't even want to know details. I'm like, I'll just tell you yes or no. I'm feeling yes, that that's gonna come through in like 2 weeks, not very long. Maria, will I get married to Lewis? Marianne Lewis. I feel like Lewis might even propose this Christmas. You definitely might be getting a ring for Christmas. That'd be a fun present. I got mine around Christmas. So good. Yes. Hi, user. I see your questions. If you like, follow, send a little gift, say sent, or a little gift box with your question, and I'll keep an eye on that. You're welcome. You know, it's so funny, guys. Not that I'm saying that I'm trying to get away from, but I always try something different with my lives, and then it seems to always go back to the psychic questions. Like you guys just want to know psychic stuff, psychic stuff, psychic stuff, and I think you're so used to seeing that on TikTok, which is totally fine. Um, but it's just interesting because I keep trying to pull away from psychic stuff, and then it keeps coming back, and I'm like, why? Hmm. Can you connect me to my mother? Aw. Oh, well, good. I'm glad. Well, listen, I channel Jesus too. So Jesus is here. Jesus is sending love. Thank you, Betty. I tried to pull a few things from him and it's funny because he was so active during my workout this morning of being like, people need to talk and connect with Jesus and like just pray with you. And I'm like, okay. So that's why I changed it up and did this morning. Oh, I love Jesus too. Like Jesus is the best. He's so sweet. Love him. Um, it's crazy. Have you guys seen that movie or where the girl that's right, amen. Where the girl drew Jesus and like I saw the picture and it's so captivating with his like light eyes and like they say his nose is just like longer bridge and he doesn't have like the brown eyes like you see all throughout and then he's got his hair is not really long. It's like maybe right at his shoulders. And it does have like a wave to it and things like that. But I mean, when she depicted that and I saw it, it's just like you guys got to look it up. I don't know if it was girl in Australia or where she was and she said she saw Jesus. I don't know if she had an NDE like a near death experience or if she saw him in a dream or just knows Jesus that well. Like my son knows and loves Jesus. We don't even go to, like I'll drag them to church sometimes and they, you know, kick me tooth and nail to go to church. And but my son knows and loves Jesus without me even having to tell him. Like he has like little Jesus figurines, he has Archangel Michael stuffies, he wants to read my book every night, which is about connecting to God and Jesus and things like and it's so very, very sweet. Okay. So Betty, I think you sent a gift. Yes, you did. Will Jeremiah reach out soon? Will Jeremiah reach out soon? I feel like that's dead in the water. You don't have to listen to me. So I was born and raised Catholic, but I believe in all faiths as long as they're like good and, you know, don't hurt anybody. Uh, but I've gone lately to the Episcopal Church because it's a little bit more relaxed than the Catholic faith. Um, but I love all religion. Do, 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 do. So Jeremiah, yeah, I feel like that's dead in the water. I'm sorry. That's kind of all I have to say about that. I'm sorry there wasn't more with that. Is my mother around me and does she have a message for me? So Chucky's bride with your mom. Let's see. Are you unmarried but want to be married? You're welcome, Betty. I try to give you guys like thorough, like that's why I try to just like separate myself from the other mediums on here. Um yeah, Flying Moon, I can do that. So follow my page, like, and send a gift, say sent with your question, and I can go back to it. Married for 33 years. Okay. So she showed me the engagement ring. Is she talking about her? Did you get her ring? Because I just saw an engagement ring. So, and it was definitely engagement. It was like the pre up to the wedding. So I wanted to know if like that was her wedding, that was her ring. So it made me feel like something was hopefully. Ah, okay, okay. I felt it coming like January. So I don't know if it's like I don't know why January would be significant as opposed to this month, but I felt something coming up soon. So I don't know if he had talked to you about it or if you know. Ah, okay. So okay, cute. Okay, good. Congratulations. So that's exactly what she wanted to talk about is congratulating you on something coming up about the engagement of your son. And that's how she's showing that she loves you, she supports you, she's with you, she sees everything, she's watching over, she's your angel in heaven, still with you all the time. And she likes the new countertops. She likes the new countertops. Yes, he's gonna propose, and I feel somewhere in January. Um, I'm seeing boy. Hi, I am Marie. How are you? Marie, I am a divine psychic medium. I am I like a messenger. Um, Hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I come on these lives. I usually do intuitive healing, like complimentary, which is healing. It's kind of like Reiki. So, but if you want me to work with you specifically, if you have a question for me, I ask you to follow, like, follow, gift, share, do all the things, press all the buttons, and I can work with you one on one. Say sent or with a little gift box if you want something specific, but otherwise you can just sit back, relax, hang. And I was doing morning coffee with Jesus because I connect with Jesus, and he told me like people need to pray this morning and just feel loved and feel connected with him. And so that's why I kind of changed it a little bit. So thank you. Let's see if I missed one. So hazard guess Jenny, I see your questions. So say sent or a gift box if you sent a little gift for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps me coming back on. It helps me coming onto the live. Send, please. Can you connect me with my brother? Oh, sure. Flying Moon. So usually they'll do something to validate. Why is he showing me like the old school Nintendo? I don't know if he was like big into gaming and I saw the old school Nintendo console thing. Uh so that's just validating his personality, who he is. So I don't know if he like new games and I'm just seeing the old console. I don't know. You know, sometimes it's just their way of showing it to me. Um Now he's playing like pinball. He's definitely a gamer, like into anything he can get his hands on. Did you just put down a new rug? I know they're being so funny of, like, complimenting things in the house, which is just for them to validate that they see things that you do currently, and they love you, and okay, he did play on the computer. And they love you, and they were with you all the time. So that's his way of confirming that he's with you all the time. So it's talking about the new rug that you put down. He's not saying he likes it or dislikes it, he's just saying you got a new rug. I don't know where this new rug is. I haven't got a new rug in a very long time. I probably am due to get new rugs. Okay, so you bought it and not yet down. Perfect. So exactly I haven't bought a rug in, like, forever, guys. Like, I even take, like, hand-me-downs from my aunt. I'm like, "You have so many rugs," and she's like, "Yeah, take one." I'm like, "Okay, good." Um, so that was very sweet that he wanted to come through for you. So just know that he loves you and is always with you, and that's why he wanted to show you the rug. Tell me the silliest things, guys, and I have to go with it because that is validating for you that he's, like, with you, like, still to this day. Because I feel like he's been past quite some time, like, maybe a couple of years. Because what happens is the longer stretch that they've been past, not saying that they're not with you, it's just they get deeper and deeper into the other side, or they can reincarnate if you believe in that, or if you don't believe in that, I don't care. It's whatever. So I felt like it was a far yes. So they get deeper and deeper, meaning like they can either reincarnate or they do have jobs on the other side. So for them to come forward, like I call them to like they're already with you, but I call to them to kind of like get their like attention. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up? What do you need? What do you want me to do?" Because they love being here for you guys. Um, hi, Trin. Angie. So, Angie, I see your questions. So, if you've already liked, followed, gifted, say sent with your question or a gift box, and I'm happy to do that for you. But they see and know your daughter. So they're always with you. So they've they've definitely had their soul on the other side and then they've um sent them to you, which is so very sweet. Well, hold on, hold on. This might before you guys ask more questions, I'm trying to get who this is. Does somebody have so that's my old friend Abraham. So Abraham, I Abraham the prophet or the angel, however you call him in the Bible, I don't know. So he's been coming to me. He was the first divine entity that came to me as a psychic medium. So I don't know, is somebody on here like Jewish? Abraham tends to be very much in the Jewish faith. So is somebody on here Jewish and like connect with Abraham? Like what why is Abraham I'm like, Abraham, why are you here? Um Aw, that's sweet. Okay, so Abraham comes to me when he wants me to talk about the truth of God, which is so funny because I feel like you all know the truth of God, but sometimes I guess it needs to be spoken to let you fully understand because yes, the Bible you can take it verbatim. I am not telling you to leave or do however. They just talked about him at church. Okay, perfect. So Abraham comes to me often and for some reason he wanted to come forward this morning. And so Abraham is he's like my spokesperson of like you need to talk the truth of God. And the truth of God is as simple as you are a piece of God. Like you have that energy within you. We are all connected together and we are all tied to God. And you can pull whatever you need, like whatever you need to ask, it's like within you. and having faith and having yes, and having faith and having, like, love for God, and, like, Abraham is, like, the biggest, like, hype man for God. That's how I wanna put it. Like, hype man, like, really so that's why Abraham comes to me, and, he's always, like, explaining to me, like, "You gotta" that's why I wrote my book. He told me to write my book as a, um so I'm sorry, I had to stop what I was doing because Abraham wanted to come through and say a little prayer. Um, so see how a few of you left because if I stop the psychic questions, people are like, "Deuces, I'm out." But guys, I'm happy to do whatever you need and want, but I can't say no when I have the big wigs coming in. It's like CEOs of place. Um, DBR, I saw that you sent stuff earlier, so I'll go ahead and answer your question. Um, and let's see. I feel like there's something missing, Deb, in your tax refund that you can really get a big tax incentive back. So I don't know if I feel it this month, but not to worry because I do feel a big lump sum owed to you. And I felt it more in like a tax refund way, like a literal way, like writing it down. Um Big Mama, are you flirting on my page? Are you flirting or you're just giving a compliment to another woman? I don't know. But good. Good for you. I love it. Share the love. She goes, "No." I'm sorry. Well, listen, I never Rini, now we're all checking out your page. We're like, "Girl." I know. No, I got that. Once you said no, I got it. I do have to it is hard though now that knowing I mean, I guess it's not hard, but it's sometimes I have to be careful with when people ask about relationships because I have a lot of lesbian couples, I have a lot of male couples, I have a lot of trans and multi. These things throw me off, guys. I am millennial through and through, but at the same time, I have to have that open mind concept of love is love and everybody has. And so, and listen, no judgment here. No judgment here. It's just like when I'm connecting and trying to get an answer for them of, who they're like, oh, I want so and so. And I just see and know already that it's like a male couple or a female couple. But then there's been times like I had that live yesterday and it was a roommate situation, and I thought it was, like, an ex-couple, and she was like, "No, no, no, we were just roommates," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Um, I mean, does Henry want a relationship with me? Honestly, Renee, this is up to you. You do with this a grain of salt. Like, sometimes I am the bearer of bad news, right? Like, not always having the best projection of, like, what I'm seeing, but I feel like you're s not better than Henry, but, like, I feel like Henry doesn't give you enough of his, like, love and energy that you need, because I feel like you really should be put up on a pedestal, like, a you're a beautiful person, you have a lot to give, and I'm just feeling like he doesn't give as much, it's more like, "Me, me, woe is me, me." That's my Henry interpretation. Sorry, Henry, I don't know you. And hopefully you can work on yourself to be better for Renee. But right now I see mm, um I'm glad you found it funny. I'm like, "Meh, meh, meh, woe is me." I don't know why. Like I got is he like a Debbie Downer sometimes? Like, "Meh, woe is me." Yeah. So and sometimes it's really hard for people to get out of their own way. So, you know, um, they kinda have to, I don't know. They get in these mindsets, and it's hard to get them out of them. And I was always the one to date the the guys that I thought I could fix. Like, that was the broken part of me that I wanted to constantly fix. You can ask another question. Can you remute rem Can I remote view? So, I can. I'm not the best at remote viewing. Um, I more astral travel, and I have to practice a little bit more with my remote viewing because let me tell you a quick story, guys, because it's really freaking cool, and I told it on my podcast, and you should definitely go check out my podcast or any of my stuff on YouTube, Spiritual Connections by Joelle. Hi, thank you. Um, so this guys, so I was trying to do remote viewing, and I wanted to go see if there was actually aliens in caves here on Earth, like, so I crept down. I physically was, like, laying on my bed, right? Like, so I'm in this meditative space, and I go down into this cave, and as I get further and further into this cave, all of a sudden, there's, like, this blue light surrounding me, and I almost felt this, like, vibrating humming coming from the cave, like, as if the cave was, like, alive or speaking, and I knew I wasn't supposed to be there, but I was like, "Well, I'm gonna try this," you know? And I kept walking down into the cave, and I saw an alien being that was it was, like, almost translucent. I remember the skin, and it was kind of short. It wasn't very tall. It was maybe, like, 4.5 feet high, and I saw other ones further in the distance, but this one was closer to me, and it was, like, translucent skin, very, very tiny, big head, big eyes, all the things, and I remember making eye contact with it, and it looked at me, and it said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Oh." I was like, "I'm outta here. Shoot." I was like, "I'm in trouble. I gotta get out of here." So I I left. I pulled myself out real quick. But honestly, that's because I astral traveled. So astral traveled means that I let my physical soul like go, which I astral travel very easily. It just happens naturally. And so remote viewing is where you can view something with your soul staying with you, and I have a little bit harder time with that, so I need to practice a little bit more. That was a long conversation, but really cool with aliens too, and if you like aliens, I talk aliens too. I talk aliens, Jesus, God, religion, spiritual, all the things. I combine it all in a that's my Thanksgiving meal is talking all those things. Um Oh, sure, I can help you with that, Sarah May. Thank you for the gift, and I can try how old? You said 4-week-old? 7-week-old kitten. Okay, let me first get an idea of what this kitten looks like because I wanna, like, tune into the kitten's energy. Is it orange with black? Thank you, that's so fun. Is the kitten orange with with black on it? I just wanna make sure I have the right kitten image to then, like, go further back with my okay. Okay. What's the name of the kitten? Just give me a name so I can kinda concentrate a little bit better. I feel like it's cold wherever it is. So I don't know if it's cold outside where you are right now, or where you live. I'm looking for a pen. Oh, guys, it's back here. I hold up my phone with a pen. The name of the cat, please, Sarah May. Kitty, kitty. But I've done this before, so don't harp on it, and she wasn't successful in getting the cat back, and she was like it was very, scared, and the cat's name is So? S-O? Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. S-O. So, Do you have, like, a blue deck or, like, grayish blue decking? Who has the grayish blue decking of your neighbors? Why am I seeing this gray or blue decking? Gray or blue decking, and I feel like she's like there's leaves and there's stuff, like, underneath the deck, and she's underneath there, so I feel like she's alive. I feel like she's scared, a little cold. Um, do you I feel like she's you have a ramp or somebody else has a ramp? Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer with the neighbor. Okay. Okay, so I feel like it's if you come out the back of your house, like, it's to the left, um, and there's decking under like, over there. I feel like it's bigger than the ramp, though. So I don't know if she's a couple of houses down, um, but I feel her in this back corner of, like, a decking area, like, behind the house, like, at the house and where the decking kinda, like, ends, and she's, like, right in this corner, and she's so small, she's kind of, like, surrounded by all these leaves to kind of keep herself warm and hidden because she just wants to be quiet, but, I think she's so hungry right now that she's kind of doing a lot of meowing. The other neighbor on the right, so don't discount that I said left possibly, I would definitely still go to the right and check that, but definitely keep that in mind when looking for her. I feel something with the like, underneath the decking and not far from you, if a couple of houses down, and I'm hoping you find her, and I'm sorry about your missing kitty, and I hope she comes back. Let me see if I can kind of are you putting food out back too? Put a little food out and some water. You might feed some neighborhood possums too, but they would love it. Okay. Um, so I saw Flying Moon, please connect me with my mother-in-law. Molly. Molly, what a beautiful name. Like, it makes me feel like she's I don't know, Molly feels, like, really young, like, very young-spirited. So Molly so I s she Molly showed me the firefighter suspenders that I just got from my husband with his birthday coming up, and I was like, "Well, who's the firefighter?" So it's making me feel like you might have somebody a firefighter because this was very specific that, so I don't know if your husband's a firefighter or, um thank you for sharing my life. Uh, who's the firefighter? Do, 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 do. Mariana, let me see. You sent a lot of things, so I'm waiting for an answer. So I'll go ahead and see if I can answer that. I definitely feel like you and Jorge will get back together. I just feel like he needs some time. Does nobody wear suspenders in general? Flying Moon? Anyways, she was very specific about showing me that. Hold on. Has this person been past like a long time, like 30 years? This mother-in-law? I gotta go eat some breakfast, guys. I keep forgetting to eat breakfast. Don't forget, I fast. It's good for you to fast. Okay. Then I definitely don't have your mother-in-law. Let me try to see. that or she's quiet. Does she play, like, board games? Is she a board game person at, like, the holidays or just a board game person in general? She feels super, super freaking quiet. So I don't know if that's her personality or, like, it's hard to say. So he might have been the one that with the suspenders. Was that the one with the suspenders? Because men back in the day used to wear more suspenders than they do now. But listen, I'm trying to ask you with her, is she board games and quiet, like little mouse, kinda quiet? Because that's her personality. So that's why some of them are harder to connect with. Hi, Roxanne. Um, oh, let's definitely pray for, your dad. So I was okay, she's very shy. So that's why she's having trouble coming to me. She's just sometimes they look at me on the other side and they're like, "Who the heck are you?" And especially if they're newer to the other side and they haven't been there for long, they tend to be confused of who I am. Um, okay, cute. So I said around the holidays and games. Awesome. That confirms right there that I have her. And what would her message be? She's glad that you still use her blanket. I feel like she crocheted a blanket, knitted a blanket, something with a blanket that she made, and, she is, uh she's so glad that you still have that out and put that out. Okay, let's do a collective prayer for Rico. Let's say, God, please watch over Rico and help him with his high blood pressure and let him not have any more seizures. Jesus will come down and heal and have him be well, and everything will be good. I feel like he'll go to the doctor and they'll be shocked in knowing and his numbers and everything be great. And we're going to send those blessings and send the healing through this prayer. Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you guys. Um, okay. So I'll maybe answer one more and then I'm going to scoot. I've got some errands to do this morning. And what do you guys want to hear on my does anybody go on my podcast or listen to my YouTube? What's a good You're welcome, of course. I felt it. Like, and believe me, like when I say stuff, it happens. So I'm hoping that that happens. Keep me posted. Keep me posted on his health journey. Um, thank you, Flying Moon. Uh, anything for my dad, Roxanne. Roxanne. Your dad's saying, "Why are you worrying so much?" He's like, "You know you're so supported and loved, and if you knew that you were so supported and loved in every decision that you made, how would you make your decision differently?" So he's saying, like, "You are so supported and loved, you know, keep that faith in all your decisions." Oh, thanks, Alex. Um, okay, so I'm about to as I ramp up with more people on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm wrapping up this morning. I'm gonna go have some breakfast and do some errands. Fibromyalgia. Big Mama, I answered a question for you earlier, but if you send the question again, I might be able to get to it before I wrap up. But if not, I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to avoid you. I'm just um so I can't scroll back. Let's see. So my phone is also dying and I can't plug it in. What do my ancestors have to tell me? Mama Bear. Mama Bear. They're saying all the tinctures that you make, all the I don't know if you're like collecting mushrooms or things for medicinal use, they want you to either sell them or share them with people that you love. I feel like this need of sharing your gift of medicinal use that you're able to, like, forage and pick up. Yeah, so I love that. I'm like, "Girl, send some my way." I'm trying to do some I picked up, what's it called? Unabi? No, that's not it. Guys, I shouldn't even talk about it because 'cause I'm like, I just follow, like, a lot of people, on here that, like, I'll see different things of, like, "You can forage this," and I'm like, "Yes, make a tincture." Um You found the kitten? We found the kitten, guys! Oh my gosh! Yay! I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, we found the kitten. I'm like, "No." Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Shut up. I totally am crying. We found the kitten. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. Yay. Okay, see, I knew there was a reason I needed to come on. There was a few things that people really needed to hear this morning. Oh, it made me cry, like, instantly. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. I can't believe we found her while you were still on the live. Where'd you did you, like, stay on the live and run? Like, I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Ugh, that was amazing, guys. Okay. Oh, you did run. Well, thank you for keeping us updated and a part of that journey. My goodness, I feel so privileged. Oh my goodness. Whew, guys. Okay, it's asking me the puzzle piece. Honest, there was Oh, you're welcome. I'm so sorry I got teary-eyed. That was really emotional. There was wanting Big Mama wanted to connect with her daughter. So that's the last one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of wrap up here, guys. Okay. Big Mama with your daughter, and you want like a message from your daughter. So let's kind of get an idea. Did she have braids? I don't know why I'm seeing braided hair. Thank you. I don't know why I'm seeing braided hair. I don't know if she had the beads and I'm like having them. But you said you wanted a message from your daughter. Is that what you wrote? Hmm? Yes, no. What was the question? Um, will her dad reach out to see her? Thank you. Okay, more specific. That I appreciate that. I connect with the dead, I connect with the alive. Don't feel like she's past or going to. No, 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 that is not happening. Because, I can connect to the living just like I can the dead. It just feels a little different. Will her dad reach out to see her? I'm getting no. Like he's kind of deadbeat, and I'm sorry. He might do a quick like call or text, but I don't think it's going to be as much as you want from him. But let's play the game of the universal law, what I talked about earlier. Forgive, forgive, forgive. When you send forgiveness to them, forgiveness to you, forgiveness to the situation, all of it gets a lot better. And even your daughter will see it that way. So, all right, guys, what a great morning. Thank you for joining me. Coffee with Jesus. We changed up a title, but I'm still the same person. All right. You guys have a fabulous, fabulous Monday. Yay, we found the kitten. Bye. Okay.